Welcome to the slowest series of my career, where we watch E3 of 20 years ago. Welcome back to a glorious 4x3 resolution. It's as good as it gets. It's 2005. God, it's so crunchy.
Value advantage clearly remains with Nintendo.
Why is this screen just like scrambled? Revolution. Why is it a remix?
I'm about making games, and I'm about playing games. Last night, I played Super Smash Brothers.
You know that one?
I kicked some you-know-what. His name was Reggie.
Oh my god.
So, Reggie, I have a question for you. Who's your daddy?
Oh no, you don't want to be saying that, Awada. That's not a good one to have on record. Oh god. It's all the classics. It's so crunchy. It's so hard to see. Yo, Nintendogs! Look at them go. Outgun. Because when I play a Nintendo console, the first thing that comes to mind is, yes, I need to outgun my competition. Gotta love Madden. Madden, baby. Let's go Madden. John Madden. Command. Run out of buzzwords.
Many of you today walked in with numbers already swimming in your heads. 360, 16 by 9, 1080, 8.2 gigahertz. We'd like to add one more number to the mix, and that number is 2.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Whoa, that's a number.
As in 2 billion games. That's
2
the number of games
billion.
Nintendo has sold since we entered this business 20 years ago.
That's a lot.
What we've got for you today are previews of game experiences which represent both the highest quality and the most diverse catalog in our history.
Like, cut from this scene, and it's Nintendogs, and he's picking up the dog's poo while taking it on a walk. Revolutionary.
Most people would say the top-selling game machine of this generation is the PS2, with just over 28 million units sold in America. But guess what? They've got company. Game Boy Advance has also sold more than 28 million units in America, even though it launched 8 full months.
That one guy who clapped once. The guy loves Game Boy Advance.
Global sell-through for Nintendo DS stands at over 5 million, or more than twice the level for the PSP. I know
suck
what some
at
of you are
PSP.
thinking. Well, the PSP hasn't arrived in Europe yet. So we got there when we said we would, and they didn't. You know what? That's Sony's issue, not my problem.
Unnecessarily aggressive, Reggie?
Let's move over to your right brains to talk about an application
Why does he keep saying right brains as well? What's that term? What does he think that term means? He keeps saying your right brain.
for Nintendo DS that doesn't just create its own genre. In fact, it may not technically be a game at all, because electroplankton should more accurately be considered a creative tool, something
You're gonna talk this much shit and open with fucking electroplankton. Like, come on. Like, of all titles you could pick.
This electroplankton game, it's not a goal-oriented game where you have to go do something. It's more of an interactive art and music device where you manipulate these bioluminescent fish underwater. And they had behavior patterns that I could control, and depending on what I told them to do, they would make sound back to
Does
me.
not sound good. My right brain is engaged right
and
now.
I was able to make the track completely with just the sounds from the unit. I didn't have to add anything else.
Hey, you can't just say you're only using sounds from the unit. The shot shows you on a fucking laptop.
I'm having this device give me sounds and just letting that and those sounds take me where I want to go musically. And
Like, that's...
I mean, I would do.
I'm just letting the game and sounds decide my song. Buddy, you have a huge studio setup. Like, there's more knobs on that desk than the Nintendo DS can handle.
David liked this so much that he decided to show off his final product in person. Please welcome David Hollins.
Oh no. Oh, David, no.
I love that move.
No, Reggie. loving like this like Windows PC startup sound. Oh, I don't like this. Come on, everyone. And that's not on the DS. He's using his board. One guy said woo. That was the same guy with a single clap.
Excellent, Reggie. Keep working on those moves.
What's that?
Keep working on those moves.
Thanks, David. Well, we know more
He's not happy about that.
more. It's no secret that we didn't invent the concept of online gaming, but we do intend.
You know, 20 years later, Reggie, I'm not sure you understand the concept still of online gaming, let's be frank here.
Users won't face monthly play bills. As far as Nintendo is concerned, they won't face any added charges at all to play first-party games wirelessly.
You clap now, give it 20 years.
The launch of Nintendogs was responsible for making Nintendo DS the best-selling game system in Japan. In fact, selling more than 3 times the rate of the PSP.
Yes, suck it, PSP.
Yes, those cute so we've given an advanced copy of the US version to Tina Wood, host of GTV.com, the hit interactive show on G4 Video Game TV. And she joins us here today.
Sorry, what?
I'm so excited to play Nintendogs today. I have really been training my dog really hard for the last couple of days, and I'm so curious to see how.
It's quite a depressing note. Is this the first time in 3 years of watching these conferences that a woman has been on stage? Is this the first time? Because that's quite upsetting.
Hi. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Mia. Now, the first thing you want to do before you start training your dog.
So, interesting tidbit from actually knowing how the game works. The fact that the dog is sniffing her hand like that and also sneezing on the initial pets means that she's actually never met this dog. Because they only react like that the first time you meet them. After that, they know who you are and they warm up to you much faster. So this is the first time she's ever met this dog. Speaking as a gamer.
Bill's dog Mario has come to play. Oh. And
that
also
Bill
says I
Trinan
received a voice message
from
Bill,
Nintendo?
so Bill actually sent me a gift. Let's listen.
Tina, do you want to play?
My one question is
that Bill's
who
voice?
would have a puppy with a Mario hat on?
Oh, there we go. That's not Bill's console at all. Miyamoto's stolen it.
Well, Mr. Miyamoto, I think our dogs have become very good friends. And this has been, oh, look at the handstand.
Oh, he's
I'd
very good
love
at
to see
Yeah, don't worry, Mia. Look at Mia.
Dogs
Can't do it
interact.
quite yet. But this has really been a blast. I really appreciate it.
Would you like me to show you a few more tricks?
Yeah, that would be great. I appreciate it.
Then please follow me.
Okay.
Backstage.
Oh, okay.
Right?
No problem. Mr. Miyamoto.
What does that mean, Mr. Miyamoto? What does that? Wait, hold on a moment. What does that mean? What just happened? Oh, Reggie's got something in his pocket. Oh my God, the Game Boy Micro. I forgot
It's
about
Game
this.
Boy Micro. A new look in the sense that no matter how tight your jeans, it'll still fit in your pocket.
That's... God damn, these skin-tight ones, there's just not enough room for my Game Boy.
If competitors don't like our 2-to-1 advantage, dominating market share with both SP and DS, well, I've got bad news, because we just made it 2.5 to 1.
Yeah, suck it, PSP.
And now you say, you want a revolution?
Oh, here we go.
Well, we've got one.
He just takes it out of his pocket. Oh my God, he's got a brick.
Owners can also choose a small internal attachment to play movies and other DVD contents.
Oh, that did not happen, did it? Oh, that's cheeky.
We are already working on several Wi-Fi titles, each starring one of our key franchise characters. I am pushing our teams to make sure Smash Brothers is one of them.
I don't know if people remember Smash Bros. Brawl Online multiplayer on the Wii, but let me tell you, that one did not function. That one did not function, and it's like famously one of the worst online games Nintendo has ever made.
That way,
It was
no
really
matter
bad.
where Reggie is. I can always beat him.
Oh, we have to remember that Iwata is daddy in this case, yeah.
We also have a big plan for Metroid in our Revolution, a franchise that has evolved constantly with each appearance. And with Revolution, Samus will take you places you've never gone before.
Okay.
The key here
No one
is
seems
not
too impressed.
what you are. Game that look beautiful, game that play flawlessly, masterpieces that connect you to the game story like no system before. But not everyone sets out to create an expensive, time-consuming masterpiece. And here, Revolution also earned its name.
We're planning to release a lot of shovelware. You know, most game devs, they don't have time to work on these cinematic masterpieces of gaming. We want absolutely fucking everyone to release a Wii title and just send it out there. Just send millions of them out there and you will buy that shit. Not everyone has time for effort.
We will attract casual gamers better than anyone using consumer-friendly content, control, and interface.
They were really right about
And
that.
we will even draw non-gamers to our Revolution. So
Like, something you have to bear in mind with the Wii, and we'll see this come next year, like, the Wii was so popular to the extent, like, grandma in the nursing home wanted one to go bowling with her friends. Like, it really did actually open up the possibility of gaming as a medium for huge new audiences, kind of unlike any of the other consoles.
seeing someone pick up a controller and finding surprise and delight. What touches their heart still touches my heart. Thank you very much.
Oh, God love you, Iwata. Always a class act. Oh,
Once again, Link is ready to storm into the game world. No doubt he is part of your own personal game history and part of your gamer's soul. Now, over the
Gamer's
years,
soul.
he has changed his appearance, but he has never changed his nature. Today, prepare to see Link as you've never seen him before.
here we go. I think. There's a plane passing overhead. Oh God, what a game. Twilight Princess is actually great. It holds up pretty well. We only replayed this like December of last year, and it was still great. It's like just roar. Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. What, a Nintendo DS cartridge?
Yep. You will receive the video on the Nintendo DS card. When you pick up your press kits.
Sure. Rapturous applause. Like, hell yeah, give it to me on Nintendo DS.
And this year, we're not reducing the workload for the hardest working guy in the video game industry, Mario.
We're not reducing the workload for the hardest working guy. It's like we are going to exhaust this poor man. He does not get to retire. He must keep going. We demand more Mario games.
Mario's taking on 4 new leading roles.
Or
First, he'll grab a glove and step onto the diamond in Mario Baseball. It's hitting and pitching with multiplayer elements.
I never saw
for up
this
to
one.
4 competitors. Signature Mario action also moves on to the soccer pitch in Super Mario Strikers, where everything
It's
from
the
his
football
iconic
one.
shells to the roving chain chomps make this game of soccer unlike anything before. Well, with all these workouts, of course, nobody deserves a party more than Mario. So that's what we're giving him in Mario Party 7. What
Mario
makes this
Party
game
7,
different from
there's
its
so many
predecessors
out.
is not just the
point.
more than 80 new mini-games, but a simultaneous 8-player mode, new uses for the microphone, and a couple of new playable characters.
new uses for the
Of
microphone?
course, when that party's winding down, Mario can still dance the night
Was it
away
microphone?
as he makes his premiere in Dance Dance,
Dance Dance Revolution.
Dance Dance Revolution for Mario Mix.
Now we're
This
talking.
franchise
We look forward to seeing you on the show floor tomorrow. And be prepared to let your right brain run wild. Thank you.
But Why? What is this about the right brain? They keep going on about it. The idea of the left brain was all numbers and logic, and the right brain was creative and fun. You're not allowed to use any logic or numbers when playing a Nintendo game. Like, that part of your brain is turned off. We don't care about that. So Nintendo 2005, God, it's like actually showing off more of the DS. Iwata took the Wii out of his pocket. The Nintendo GameCube exists. And also, suck it, PSP. You suck, PSP. We hate the PSP in this family. And they did have a woman on stage presenting that they didn't make inappropriate comments about. Mostly, I think. Yeah, no, it's too much to hope for. Okay, yeah, maybe next year. Maybe next year. Video games. PSP. Don't tell Nintendo. I don't know what Sony was doing around this time. My first Sony console was the PlayStation 4, which I purchased in 2019 for the sake of streaming on the internet. So I was quite late to the party. Oh, the PS3 is here. Wow. Oh, is this the year where they announced that it's like $600?
We're on the onset of a new decade for the PlayStation family of products, what we're calling the digital decade. So let's take a look at what that will look like.
Darkness. Nothing but darkness. Whoa. Data everywhere. The world is PlayStation.
And now, here to outline some of our
Bad
features.
round of applause. Now a history of
And now,
Sony.
we have developed the world's most powerful cell processor, which is going to be applied in our next generation system.
A tidbit on the cell processor. This one is famously bad to work with. People did not like putting things on the PS3, and it's actually down to the processor in particular. This caused all kinds of technical problems. So take everything he's saying with a grain of salt.
The Cell project has been the most important project in my career. It will have a lasting impact on the technology community and will start a new generation of products that will positively benefit the end users.
This man is being held at gunpoint.
This appreciation has been felt by the design team, architects, and engineers who
Fine,
all
say the
contributed
line.
to this great
The
project.
line.
We are very excited and are
Never
looking
see him
forward
again.
to
You
seeing
love
all
the
new
PlayStation.
entertainment.
PowerPC-based core processor has 512 kilobyte L2 cache.
It's like, this is all well and good, but how does this impact the next Crash Bandicoot?
PS3 will have a detachable.
Yeah, you know,
2.5
Nintendo wasn't
inch
kidding when they
HDD
said it
slot.
would stimulate your right brain. Sony's only gonna
Bus
stimulate your
bandwidth is
left
another
brain.
benchmark for
Nothing else
real-time
matters.
application, together with SSD playability.
Like, this is just too much information. He's got the CD-DA, the CD-ROM, the CDR, the CDR, the SACTA, the dual disc, the DVD video, the DVD-ROM, the DVD-R, the DVD-R plus R, the DVD minus R, the DVD plus RW, the Blu-ray video, BD-ROM, BDR, BDRE. Like, holy shit, Sony, calm down. I can run every disc in the world. You can stick a kitchen plate in the PS3 and it'll run.
NVIDIA is home to a very large number of the world's most talented graphics design engineers.
Yeah, you're gonna say it's like the world leader in 3D graphics, and this is the portfolio. It is 2005. It is 2005. It's a weird looking Animorph saying it, yeah.
The x-axis represents the speed of graphics rendering.
1.5 times speed.
The y-axis represents the beauty or the image reality of the rendered image. Computer graphics technology used for movies is called shaders, programs that run on farms and farms of servers. It takes hours and hours to render each pixel and each frame. The technology of computer consoles, game consoles, is called texture mapping. There are so many new technologies that are introduced in the RSX, and it will take years to describe.
Oh my
There's the
god.
culmination of over 1,500 man-years of engineering. 2K by 1K, 2 million pixels. The highest resolution of HD supported on this game console. There are 300 million transistors on one
So
chip.
much.
Half a billion vias. Now, what is 300 million transistors? Transistors are a bit of an obscure little electronic devices, so that each and every single pixel will be computed in real time.
I'm gonna sum up this part of the
in addition to
conference.
picture maps.
Graphics card good. You're welcome. Okay, wait. There seems to be
Let me show you
some
now
kind of
and demonstrate
gameplay
for the
coming
first
up.
time. This is Luna. She is a computer-generated person. And notice all of the subtleties, the specular shine on her lips, the soft shadows under her nose and above her lips, all of these effects are made possible with programmable shaders.
This is the closest the Sony press conference has come featuring a woman. Let's carry on.
These lovable creatures
Lovable creature
are also rendered with shaders. Luna is beautiful enough to fall in love with. The second most important, in addition to the ability to be able to articulate the surface material, we also need to have a...
No, maybe Nintendo was right. Fuck the PSP. Is it gonna be games? We're 45 minutes in.
Good afternoon. I'm very pleased to be here. This is a very exciting moment for all of our people who has been developed the PlayStation 3 development. PlayStation 3 has a system design of elegant simplicity.
Wait, there's no way the PS3 did this. Multi-applications, you kidding me? It did triple monitor. Did it actually? Did anyone do this? No one must have known about this feature. No one sat through the press conference. This is the problem. You're saying this 48 minutes into the press conference. You've scared most of them off at this point by listing every type of disc and professing your love for like a HD rendered woman on the screen, Sony. My dog left the room and went to sleep in a different room during this presentation.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Massa. It's a great pleasure to be here. One housekeeping notice. I've just been asked to point out that although we are running a little bit late and behind schedule, we have an amazing surprise at the end of the show. So please do make sure you stick around till the very end. So,
I know we've gone on a lot and had like 7 different PowerPoint presentations to show you, but there's gonna be something special, so please don't leave the conference.
Before we begin, I'd like to take you back in time, back to March 1999, and to the worldwide introduction of PlayStation 2. Here we have our duck in his bathtub, rendered in real time on PlayStation 2 with his best friend, the submarine. So, should we take a look and see what he looks like now on PlayStation 3 and see how he lives today? So here's my duck, stunningly rendered in real time.
It's a good improvement. That's a good looking rubber duck.
Let me add a couple more ducks into the simulation. So here you have all the
this is plastic duck simulator ahead of its time.
And this gives you an example of the overwhelming performance of PlayStation 3 and everything that you can do. Some of them are so happy to leave the bath they jump out. And for the technically minded amongst you, this demo uses LOD, which is lots of ducks. But we can do more. And to help illustrate what else we can do to this particular demo, I'm going to ask Dr. Richard Marks to join me on stage, the creator of iToy. Come on, Richard. Come and join me.
Thank God. We had to endure a lot of like PowerPoint presentations. But like, that's all you need to do. It's like, holy shit, it can render a shitload of ducks.
What would I want to do with cups? Well, you can imagine. I would like to just dip the cup in and get some of the water right out of the...
That's pretty good. That's actually impressive, like liquid physics.
Reach in, get some more water.
It's actually quite a solid tech demo.
And what I'd like to do now is to show you a scene from a game that we have in development, which has not yet to be announced, but obviously being a gas station in the middle of the desert and being a digital set, well, surely we should be able to blow it up. So let's blow it up. Now,
why did the house blow up and not the gas pumps? This is right brain time, Dano. Oh, sorry. I'm tuning into the wrong half of my brain again. It's turning into cinema sins. If you look closely in this previous scene, the gas pump didn't explode properly, and there shouldn't be no gas in the house. Ding! And also, it's a bit dark in this scene. I don't know if I'm a fan. Ding! I put on a hot pocket while I was doing this review, but I left it a little too long in the microwave. Ding!
This is something that the cell processor allows us to get that level of detail into our 3D computer graphics. We can also change to different light stages to show in real time image-based lighting where we're using the environment to light the character.
Hey, Fitz. By the gods!
Now, sadly, Alfred Molina couldn't be with us today, but we decided to light him as if he was, and we took a light probe from this room earlier on today. And here, this is what he would have looked like if he had been lit in real time.
Alfred couldn't join us on stage today, but I've actually done this small drawing of him and brought him on stage just so he could be with us. And wow, it's like he's in the room right now.
I think this demo needs no further introduction. Let's take a look.
Oh, this is just Spider-Man. Suddenly we're in like, what was it? It's not Forza Motorsport. What one is it? Gran Turismo? No, the kids. That's pretty sadistic, Sony. To show you the power of PlayStation 3, we're gonna nearly hit these children with this motor vehicle. It's like, Sony, no! We're now 1 hour and 10 minutes into the conference, and we're finally gonna take a look at video games.
So, well, enough of me yapping. Let's fire up the demo. And just to be clear, though, this is all running live in real time on renderware on the PS3.
Enough of me yapping. Let's just play. But he's not playing. The man really just said, it's like, enough of me yapping. Let's play the game. Picks up a PlayStation controller, hits X to start playing the video.
We really got to bring that picture to life. And we do that with all the different facial animations we have on our character, animating both the geometry on the boxer's face and the textures of their skin to produce the most realistic looking facial expressions that we've seen in video games.
The most realistic expressions we've ever seen in video games. Man is knocked out on the floor.
So, I mean, it goes anywhere from like the real intense kind of fury and anger that you would boxer put.
Fight Night 3 looks amazing on the PlayStation 3.
He's struggling. Just put it on the floor. Just put it on the floor.
With the threat of all-out war on the horizon, the Arcadian Empire invades and subjugates its neighboring kingdoms one by one.
I'm just saying, if I got into this industry sooner, I could nail this like gamer voice narration. 2 years later, in a world, a sky pirate, he flies the skies of evilness. His partner, a master of weapons. A princess who had lost everything. A man branded as a traitor. A girl who wants peace. A boy who would be a pirate. I could do it. Hire me, Square.
Square Enix is committed to fully backing Sony's new console. Plans to bring the Final Fantasy series to the PS3. Just beyond the horizon.
Capcom has a game. I think they got the aspect ratio wrong. No, there we go. It absolutely done the show off because Devil May Cry 4 didn't come out until 2008. Are you kidding? Everyone I'm excited for the era where we get like the fake multiplayer trailers, where it's a totally real gang of friends playing the game. Can't wait for those years. We won't get to them for about like another 5 years at least, but this is a video created to demonstrate the studio's internal vision for the game, but Sony put it in the conference. Was it? Oh no, so this wasn't even supposed to be shown. Oh god.
There you are.
Okay.
You're ready?
Yes, let's go.
Oh god, what is this?
Where is he? Time is running out.
Why is that a real person? What is that?
Hi.
What is happening?
Okay, let's switch to our plan.
Roger. We'll go in, but keep an eye on us, okay?
Identify? Was that like an iToy game? Identify was cancelled. Okay. Oh, and there's been a copyright takedown for the music here. The Elder Scrolls looks a bit different. Oh!
Everyone, this is PlayStation 3.
Oh, it's here! They brought one. Did it ever release in white? Yo, it's next year! PS3 comes out!
Please feel free to stop by our booth to experience the world of PlayStation for yourself.
Stop by our booth.
Thank you, and enjoy the show.
There we go. God. Noteworthy point. I think at no point other than mentioning the PSP exists did they talk about anything available on PSP. Wonder if Microsoft will be as creepy as before. Well, we have Mr. Miyamoto taking someone backstage. We have Mr. John Nvidia in the Sony conference saying, I love this woman. So, you know, if Microsoft just says nothing, that would already be an improvement. What the fuck is this?
Hello, and my name is Kim. I'm here to start you on a journey into the future of entertainment.
What the fuck is this?
That future starts right here, right now.
Xbox 360.
And it's on.
Wait. Why are these rings red? Why are these rings red? No. First edition of the Xbox 360 had the red ring of death, where I think it was like close to a third of all the consoles shipped had a fundamental issue where they would simply brick. To the extent that Microsoft had to launch a massive recall campaign for the first model of this console.
Please welcome Robbie Barr, Jay Allard, and Peter Moore.
If they're going to be struggling on that stage. It's just at an angle. It's just going to be hard on their feet.
With Xbox 360, we've created technology that will enable people from every age and every corner.
It's just, that can't be a comfortable angle.
So let's take a look at some of the new titles coming to Xbox in 2005.
What's coming out? Half-Life 2 released on Xbox? Fair play to Microsoft when it comes to the conferences. They get to the point a lot faster than the other two. It's like, we are less than 10 minutes in. Here's like 30 games releasing. And it's like, you have to just respect that. They just get to the point a bit better. Meanwhile, Sony at this point in the conference is like, so the market share in North America actually saw a 12% increase year on year, and you don't want to get too crazy, but we might see a 13% next year. Go Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, though. Madden!
By 2006, we'll have doubled the number of games on Xbox Live, and together we'll continue to sell Xbox games by the billions.
You think come 2006, they're going to step up on stage for the Xbox 360 and be like, we just want to apologize for the recall of our system. Because they can't come up on stage and be like, Jesus, the Xbox sold like 40 million. Some of you love the console so much you bought it 3 times. There's a reason they had to buy it 3 times.
In the HD era, we're going to reach 1 billion people with our medium.
1 billion people on Xbox. That's ambitious. 1 billion.
With people from every demographic and from every market. How on the earth are we going to do that?
How could we possibly get a woman to play our console?
Next generation, 1 billion people will play our games.
A billion! It's so ambitious. But because yeah, like, so the Xbox 360, yep, it sold 85.7 million units, which is still pretty damn good. But that's only 8.57% of the marker that they want.
Right here, you hit the Xbox Guide button, and you launch the user interface for the HD era. It's an interface.
Wait a minute. This is the only conference this year where they've got the console hooked up and they're actually using it like a console. He actually pressed a button there and we saw something happen. This is the only conference that's happened.
This time, we're going to take it to the next level with new features like the gamer card. Think of your gamer card kind of like your online trading card. It includes your reputation.
I think he sat down because his feet are killing him. My calves just can't take it anymore.
We've also added a new concept called achievements. Now these are
no
sort
way.
Of
a new concept.
Across the entire library of games. Let's say you haven't figured out that final achievement in PGR3.
This actually was new.
Just ask a friend online. In the HD era, community and connection is critical. With Live, even if I'm offline, my friends can still find me and leave me messages in the integrated message center, either with text, voice, or video.
One chord. Did you find the mystery gamer? MS Game Studios. Girl Robot wants to be your friend. Striker says, care to get schooled? It is actually crazy to think about just... Because this, again, this is 2005 and that, like the social element of gaming. I never even thought about the fact that, yes, Microsoft basically made achievements a thing. Because that's everywhere now. And you just see that, like, you know, Sony would later take that and like, hey, trophies in your games. Even Steam and that. Because, I mean, Steam I think was about at this time we're getting its start. Who needs achievements? Clearly we just want teraflops. Sony meanwhile is like 1 billion teraflops in our new system, and like everyone's losing their mind.
Well, last generation we opened a whole new set of experiences in a universe for gamers like Stryker.
Question for Stryker, why is his reputation only 3 out of 5 stars? That means like 2 out of every 5 people is having a bad experience with Stryker. That's the initial
Really
rep.
coming
Okay,
to life.
all right.
Let's talk about Velocity Girl. We all know someone like her. She might pick up a controller every once in a while over to a friend's house.
Okay, Velocity Girl. Okay, if 3 stars is the starting point and you just told me that, what has Velocity Girl done that she's lost a full star of gamer rep? No, don't tell me the answer is she's simply a woman. No.
To expand the market, we're going to deliver more casual game experiences on demand through the Xbox Live Arcade. Whether retro, puzzle, or just plain old time-killing games like Solitaire.
This just seems so patronizing. Don't worry, women, we got you. There's Solitaire in our box. We need 1 billion players. Please come and buy an Xbox. Please, please buy the Xbox.
We got something else in mind. We call it the Xbox Live Marketplace. The Marketplace is going to introduce
This is actually
gamers
huge.
to the latest entertainment through trailers and demos. They're going to drive them to the store to pick up the latest titles. They'll see new maps, new levels, new weapons, new cars, and much, much more. But maybe most exciting, the Marketplace is going to be a way to get Velocity Girl re-engaged with our market and re-engaged with games.
Okay, please stop talking like that, sir. But that's actually huge, because this is the first conference to talk about even the idea of an online marketplace. He just touched on the idea of selling DLC. That's the first time we've seen that in any of these conferences. He's presented in the unfortunate way that, well, this is a woman and she's going to love shopping, which is not great, but the marketplace in of itself is quite significant here.
She might never pick up a controller, never take a run in the half pipe, but she'll be able to design and sell stickers, shirts, boards, soundtracks, and even design her own skate parks for those hardcore gamers like Stryker.
Wait a minute, what are you presenting? Well, she, her being a woman, she's not able to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but maybe she can make a nice t-shirt and sell it to the real gamer. Like, what are you talking about?
This generation, we're gonna break new ground again, this time with video chat that's gonna let people see and hear each other at the same time, whether they're playing games, sharing music, or watching photos. Velocity Girl is gonna love Xbox 360.
I think Velocity Girl is gonna have some reservations. Hey, Momo, thanks for the gift sub to Velocity Girl. She's gonna love that. But at Microsoft's request, this sketch has been admitted. What just happened?
That's an interesting demographic, too. Billionaire software
What was that? Okay, all right, we have this. This is the forbidden footage.
Xbox 360 rocks. 3 symmetrical PowerPC cores running at 3.2 gigahertz each. 2 hardware threads per core. Beautiful. Right, Bill. It's about customization, personalization, making your games, your online identity, your Xbox 360, what you want it to be. That's what's cool. No, come on, I'm wrong. 512 megabyte GDDR3 RAM.
I'm starting to understand why they removed this. It's so cringy that Microsoft just didn't want this to see the light of day. But all the other stuff about, oh, women love shopping, that's all okay. Don't take action on that, Microsoft. I'm sure that's gonna age like a fine wine.
Next generation, this platform will enable us to turn the entire world into gamers. And that's how we're gonna reach 1 billion.
We're gonna turn the entire world into gamers. No one will be spared. No one will be safe. You will all become gamers.
You can change the look of the interface to match your personality or add a favorite photo as a wallpaper. And with faceplates, you're gonna be able to match the look of your console to your interests, your living room decor, or even your own personal sense of style.
Genuinely, I feel like there was something lost in aesthetics as we move forward, because we got this minimalist reductionist style where almost everything has been stripped away that might have an essence of semblance of personality, when there was something quite fun about being able to just make it the way you want, even if it's a bit tacky. Hopefully they could do it without the misogyny this time. You must choose. Do you want it to look cute or we treat women with respect? Choose wisely. Like, no, games industry, why can't we have both those things?
Sports are always a critical piece of every console's launch portfolio.
Oh my god, are we
And
finally going to see
talented
Madden?
It gives me great pleasure to give you an early look at NBA 2K6.
Oh, it's only NBA. It's not John Madden. There's an audience for the sports games, right? There always is. That audience is not watching this press conference. They're not here.
Infinity Ward and Activision take sound to new heights in Call of Duty 2, the sequel to the 2003 Game of the Year.
No fucking way. They made a sequel.
And it surrounds you with battlefield sounds that are so real, you'll find yourself ducking for cover when incoming enemy fire whistles past your head.
I don't know if I want that experience, I'll be honest with you. The game's so realistic, you'll actually feel like you're being shot at.
Morrowind was one of the best-selling role-playing games ever.
Oh, no way.
The sequel to this incredible game is called Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
How history repeats itself. It's 20 years.
These characters eat, sleep, and complete tasks all around the clock. And they make their own choices based upon what's going on in the world around them.
I still don't think they do. By the gods!
For 65 years, I have ruled this empire. These are the closing days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life.
The fate of the world. Rests in the hands of one.
Find him and close shut the jaws of oblivion.
It's you, the player.
Epic uses its amazing Unreal Engine 3
Epic
to create
games like
cinematic,
Gears of War,
high-definition visuals
different
featuring
time.
beautifully rendered, interactive environments. And characters so lifelike, they appear to be made of flesh and bone. Gears of War is a third-person tactical shooter with survival horror themes that will literally make you afraid to pick up the controller. Let's roll the video.
I don't know if I want that experience. This game will scare you so much you'll shit yourself and need to clean your pants. Take a look, please, at our tech demo. I've never really played Gears of War, but they're good things.
To a new threat from below.
It does seem very Warhammer 40k coded or inspired.
An enemy that will force humanity to take their last inevitable steps.
Yeah, like that's a Space Marine.
Wow.
Gears of War Emergence Day. Oh, I think that was just a release date. Okay.
I can't wait for Emergence Day.
You didn't sound too excited. I mean, I can't wait for Emergence Day. I'm absolutely thrilled to be playing Gears of War soon. Boy, you better believe that I cannot contain my excitement.
But there's one publishing partner who hasn't been represented here on the stage this evening.
John Madden.
They're responsible for some of the biggest franchises in the video game world. Franchises like Madden, NFL football.
No!
Worldwide
Always Madden. Very interesting twist in later years, by the way. I don't know if we pointed this out. This guy eventually becomes the head of like Xbox and that and gives the conferences. So like he like jumps ship as the years go on, which is kind of crazy.
But before I start, I was wondering if I could give you a little marketing tip.
I thought you were more of a studio guy.
Right.
I'm coming for your job. In fact, he oversaw the launch of the Xbox One X. That one. You remember that one, don't you?
I love the young woman with the backpack, but if you don't mind, I'd like to introduce you to somebody just a little bit different.
Okay.
What
I
about
want
a
to
young...
introduce you to Backpack Guy.
What?
Whoa, watch out. Careful.
What was this? I think they were referencing because this woman had a backpack at the start. I think that's what it was. Okay, it's just really awkward.
I hope you don't mind. I brought along a few new ideas
For Xbox 360.
Is that the Godfather on Xbox?
Ideas are excellent.
The titles include Need for Speed Most Wanted.
That was a good one.
The Godfather.
Everyone's
FIFA
cheering.
Soccer, and Madden NFL 06. Next,
So excited for
I
The
wanna show
Godfather.
you
Now, earlier when Peter said that we have all of the world's best publishers, he wasn't speaking figuratively. Tonight, we are pleased to provide the final piece of the puzzle. I'm very excited to announce that one of the world's great publishing houses is creating games for Xbox 360.
Is it Square Enix again? Has Square Enix double dipped and like, yeah, we love Sony, but yeah, we love Xbox. Was this straight up Final Fantasy 11 as well? It's actually kind of wild. Slap it on 360. I guess everyone's online anyway. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Yuichi Wada, president of Square Enix.
I just finished at the Sony conference. Telling them how much I love them, and wow, I really love all of you in this room too.
Square Enix and Microsoft share a vision for the future of gaming and entertainment. And together, we play a leading role in creating innovative technologies that will bring new levels of interactivity and self-expression to video games. So
He said this in the Sony conference. I almost want to go back and see what he said. I'm fairly certain he said the same thing.
Our goal, to reach 1 billion consumers.
It's still...
We'll do that because Xbox 360 will be the most powerful platform in the next generation. A platform that combines great hardware, great software, and great services. Xbox 360 is here, and it's on. Thank you very much, and join me at the party.
We need 1 billion Xboxes sold. It's just too ambitious. The Kaiser Chiefs is about to play, so I gotta mute it there. It's too ambitious. You set the bar too fucking high. What a wild conference, though. Like, there was so much happening on that one that has not aged well. And then simultaneously other bits where it's like, God, it's fascinating to see this. They're talking about the marketplace and even like the social aspect of gaming and that is huge. And then you have the blatant misogyny in the other half of the conference. How are we gonna get Velocity Gamer to play games? Well, she loves solitaire. I think we got her. I hope Sony learns how to hold a press conference for next year and doesn't just put us all to sleep. Because that was exhausting. I think like the amount of people even watching the stream dipped for the Sony conference. And I don't blame people for leaving. Like, I was like putting on ×2 speed just to get through it.